It's nice to meet you, Mrs. Flay. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Let's start out with why you're interested in an evaluation.
I'm just very concerned about my daughter's behavior and language.
Okay, tell me about your daughter. What does she like to do? What's her personality like?
Oh, well, her name is Sue, and she's 4 years old. She's generally happy, a child, although prone to temper tantrums. She really enjoys playing with our 2 dogs and likes animals in general. She loves to play outside and go to the park. But for some reason, she doesn't like slides. But she loves to swing and run around. Her favorite play toys are stuffed animals, because she has fun pushing them in grocery carts and wagons. And she's so persistent about pushing those where she's not supposed to, because we have dents all over the walls from her many crashes. I guess I would say she is very determined and persistent, which are 2 qualities I'd say I possessed as well.
Well, she sounds wonderful. Let's start with Sue's language development. What are your concerns?
Well, for being 4 years old, she hardly speaks. I mean, she also repeats questions instead of answering them, and she doesn't seem to watch movies. Because later, I'll just find her randomly repeating lines from a movie when she's by herself. Like, her favorite movie seems to be Little Mermaid, and she'll just randomly repeat lines like, I've got to nail those fins to the floor, which, if you've seen the movie, you would know that it is not an important line. So it just seems odd that she would keep that in her mind. We sing the Under the Sea song at home a lot, so I know she knows all the words to that song. Well, sometimes I don't know exactly what she's saying, but I know she definitely sings that a lot. I don't know. I guess she really doesn't say much. It's like she knows the words, but doesn't know how to use them properly.
Well, how does Sue relate to other people?
I think she would relate better if she talked more. She prefers to play by herself, but she gets along really well with her 2 older brothers. They are 12 and 9 years old, so they're a bit older than she is. And they love video games and playing sports, so Sue doesn't necessarily play with them, but they all get along really well.
Does Sue attend preschool?
No, she just didn't seem ready for that yet.
You mentioned some behavioral concerns.
Yes. Sue throws constant temper tantrums. They get so bad sometimes that it's difficult for us to go out to restaurants and even to the grocery store. Since she won't tell me what she wants, I sometimes guess, and she gets really frustrated. And on top of that, she doesn't look at people when they're talking to her, and it's not like she's shy and turns her head. She just ignores them. I really, really wish that she would look at people when they're talking to her, because I think it would help her focus on what's being said, you know? And if I try to make her look at me when she's talking, she gets really upset, and that's when another temper tantrum starts.
I see.